Again, I welcome you to the last part of my presentation, which is part 6 on post-Panipat Bhausaheb, whether he was real or imposter. The discussion here will be focused on post-1776 Bhausaheb's exile in Gujarat. This is based on circumstantial evidence. It includes chronology of events, family culture. There's a cultural fit between the Peshwas and the Bhausaheb Desai family, and the physical evidence. It means a display of wealth the family possesses is not proportionate to an agriculturist household. A critical review of Bhausaheb's presence in Gujarat after December 1776. This is an introduction. It appears that after December 1776, Bhausaheb lived in Gujarat. So the story now shifts from Bhausaheb's imprisonment in Maharashtra to his exile in Gujarat. There are many pointers to show his presence in Gujarat. The first pointer is that even today there exists a highly respected household in central Gujarat, widely known as Bhausaheb Desai family. They live at Nadiad, located between Baroda and Ahmedabad. To me, this name Bhausaheb in Gujarat was the first giveaway of their Peshwa connection. The noun Bhau, meaning a brother, is not a Gujarati expression. In Gujarat, the equivalent term is Bhai. So the word Bhau in the Bhausaheb Desai family is a clear giveaway of its Marathi origin. This name Bhausaheb in the Patidar family seems to have come from an adoption of Bhausaheb's son born in exile. With the likely adoption, Bhausaheb must have given his wealth and personal insignia to this Patidar family. After the arrival of an unknown child into the Desai family in 1783, I have established some important research markers to show the link between the Brahmin Peshwas and Gujarati Patidar family. So now we are going to look at the circumstantial evidence. The following sets of distinct known data related to Bhausaheb Desai family seems to connect this household to Bhausaheb Peshwe. So the chronology of events, things they fit in time. The family culture, cultural resemblance with Peshwas, and physical evidence. We will review these points in detail. When we look at chronological fit, or the hypothesis fitting the test of time, we have to make sure that the things are they agree in the timeline or with the timeline. So the 1761 was the third battle of Panipat. 1783, an unknown newborn child arrives in the home of a childless Patidar named Prabhudas Desai. The child was named Ajubhai. In 1805, the Desai family's watan and rights to collect taxes went from the Marathas to English, who implemented their own tax collection system and stopped the Desai's rights to collect taxes. In 1810, for their rights, Ajubhai and other regional Desais rebelled against the companies, against the East India Company. Around 1811 to 12, the English rounded up the involved Desais with their families and jailed them. They put them in prison. along with their family members. 1815 to 1816 time frame, while imprisoned with family, Ajubai had a son who was named Govind Bhai. 1818, the Peshwa rule came to an end at Pune. 1825, Ajubai had a second son. He was named Vihari Das alias Bhausaheb, whose all sons had Maharashtrian aliases like Rao Saheb for the eldest son, Anna Saheb, Nana Saheb, Bapu Saheb, etc. The cultural fit. This family in Vaishnavite Gujarat, this family has prominence or preference for Ganesh worship, which is Ganpati was the Kul Daivat or deity of the Peshwas. Unlike Gujarati Patidar community, one time the members of the family used to wear Janev or Janve, red Gandh or Tika, and red Pagdi. The Desais had a separate meditation room in their basement. The pursuit of meditation is not common in Gujarat, especially in the agriculturists. The family wedding invitations from the late 1800s to 2007 are printed in Marathi script, but the content reads a Gujarati message. They cannot explain why. The male members of the Desai household on their marriage day, even today, proudly wear a headgear called mandil, which is a corrupt of Marathi mandil. Mandil is a headgear. Upon the confirmation of Peshwaship, the Peshwa and his Diwan used to receive a mandil from the Chhatrapati of Satara. Ward diary records Chimaji Appa receiving a mandil along with Nanasaheb Peshwa. Similarly, Bhausaheb too, as Nanasaheb Diwan, must have received a mandil from the Chhatrapati, and from Bhausaheb in Gujarat, the mandil tradition must have arrived among the Desais. Cultural fit continues. Bhausaheb Desai in Gujarat had 4 sons. Each son had a Maharashtrian alias, like the eldest was Rao Saheb, then Anna Saheb, Bapu Saheb, Nana Saheb, and so on. Here the attention must be paid to the alias Rao Saheb for the eldest son of Bhausaheb Desai. In the Peshwa days, starting with Bajirao the Great, he was the eldest among his siblings. He was called Rao, short for Rao Saheb. Bajirao's eldest grandson Vishwasrao was also addressed as Rao Saheb. So Bhausaheb Desai's eldest son with an alias Rao Saheb cannot be a mere coincidence. Also, one of the aliases among Bhausaheb Desai's sons is Nana Saheb, pointing towards Nana Saheb Peshwa. Physical evidence based on the wealth the family possesses. They have world's largest home with 250 rooms, built on 10,000 square meter or 107,000 square feet or 2.5 acre plinth area. An agriculturist patidar cannot have so much physical wealth, and it points towards connection with Bhausaheb, some royalty, which is Bhausaheb Peshwe. This is the typical arched double door entrance at the residence, and this is their Haveli or the residential building with tower standing in middle of the property. So based on 3 facts It seems that Bhausaheb, after December 1776, lived in exile in Gujarat, and it is likely that his son was given to Prabhudas Desai. The child was named Ajubhai. Now we are going to see we have already discussed, but going to show the similarity between the names in the Desai family and the Peshwas. Highlighted in yellow is Bhausaheb in the Desai family, green is Rausaheb, and the blue is Nanasaheb. Now we'll compare that with the Peshwas. Again, the yellow, you can see they are both Bhausaheb, the greens are Rausaheb, and the blue are Nanasaheb. So it is not a coincidence. There seemed to be a strong affinity between the two sides. Now I'm going to show some pictures of Bhausaheb Peshwe and Bhausaheb Desai. You may have seen this before. That's Bhausaheb Peshwe. This is Bhausaheb Desai. Again, Bhausaheb Peshwe before going to Panipat. Bhausaheb Desai family members, their attire and appearance, they used to, as I said before, they used to wear the red tika on their forehead, red pagdi, and this is typical of the Peshwas or people of Pune. At the end of careful examination of data, I conclude that Bhausaheb was alive after the Panipat incidents. Pune administrators did not want him back in Pune, and he was detained in Khandesh. The real person, or real Bhausaheb, was declared to be an impostor, and the impostor was declared as real. Eventually, after 1776, he seemed to have lived in Gujarat in exile. There are 8 crore letters in Peshwe Daftar. In 1930s, Sardesai published only a selected letters from the original set of documents. So it is essential to study the remaining letters, post-Panipat letters, that could bring to light new possibilities. With the overwhelming bias towards Bhausaheb's death, it is difficult and challenging effort to arrive at the truth. This cannot be a one person's job, but the truth seekers will have to come together to solve the riddle. Thank you for watching this last presentation.